Welcome to the Deep Dive. Are you looking for something more than just quick wins in your business? Maybe something deeper, more sustainable?
Something with real impact, built on a solid foundation.
Exactly, a foundation that holds up, when things get tough. Today, we're going deep into how some really time-tested biblical principles can offer, well, a kind of blueprint.
Right, a blueprint for life and definitely for commerce, too.
Our mission here is to unpack these not as just abstract ideas, but as genuinely actionable guides for you, for your entrepreneurship, your personal growth, professional development, all of it.
Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive. Today, we're looking at leadership from, well, a really interesting angle. Our source is an article from Austria, the Tech Professionals Code, and what's unique is how it blends insights from MIT Sloan with foundational biblical principles. So our mission here is simple. Pull out the key takeaways for leading tech teams effectively. We want to get past just managing, right, towards real innovation, sustainable growth. Think of this as your shortcut to a pretty distinctive leadership framework. Let's jump in.
Okay, first up, principle 1. It stresses you absolutely must understand let's call it the internal logic of tech professionals before leading them. Sounds simple, but where do leaders often miss the mark here?
Yeah, it's a common pitfall. Things like direct communication for tech pros. That often means data, facts, not just sort of vague opinions. And their independence. It's not about being anti-teamwork. It's that micromanagement just kills their drive.
It kills the creativity. Exactly. So recognizing these traits isn't judging them. It's about discerning what actually makes them tick, their spirit, if you will. You lead better when you get that. It reminds me of Proverbs 20, verse 5. Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out.
Drawing out that deep water. I like that.
It takes patience, understanding.
Okay, so you understand them. But what if the environment itself is murky? Ill-defined roles, unclear goals. That seems to lead us straight to principle 2.
Spot on. The article is really clear. Ambiguity is an efficiency killer.
Yeah.
You need clearly defined roles. When people know their part, they can, as the article says, run with purpose and execute with confidence.
Run with purpose, yeah.
It's about enabling them, not just directing them. And this connects to the idea of a player coach leader.
Player coach. So someone who understands the tech leads from the front.
Precisely. You build credibility that way. It's less about delegation, more about servant leadership, empowerment. And this idea has deep roots. Think Habakkuk chapter 2, write the vision and make it plain.
Make it plain so they can run.
Exactly. It's about clarity of purpose, the why, not just the what, so they understand the destination.
Makes sense. Clear vision, active empathy. Okay, principle 3 then moves into nurturing potential, right? Continuous growth. How do you give feedback and resources effectively without, falling back into that micromanagement trap?
Good question. It's about timely, constructive feedback, maybe more data-driven again, and ensuring they have the right tools, the right tech. But the deeper part is figuring out what truly lights that fire for each person. Is it autonomy? Complex problems, seeing their impact.
So it's really personalized.
Very much so. Tailor the assignments, the recognition, that's real motivation. Proverbs 27.1 says, as in water face answereth to face, so the heart of man to man.
Understanding their heart reflects back.
Exactly. You align their unique gifts with the team's goals by truly seeing them.
That's powerful. Okay, final principle. The article calls it a delicate dance for innovation in top tech teams. Sounds tricky. Balancing collaboration and autonomy. How do you manage that without things getting chaotic or stifled?
It is a balancing act. You need structures for collaboration, absolutely, but also trust and freedom for that deep, focused work tech pros often need.
Right, give them space, but also connection points.
Yes. And crucially, it emphasizes leveraging diversity. Different perspectives, different skills. That's not just nice, it's essential for robust, groundbreaking solutions.
Makes the output stronger.
Definitely. It really echoes 1 Corinthians 12. For as the body is one and hath many members, being many are one body, each distinct part contributes to the whole, makes it stronger, more resilient.
Wow. Okay, so wrapping up, we've covered a framework blending, MIT Sloan thinking with timeless biblical wisdom. A really integrated approach to tech leadership. Seems like a powerful mix for innovation and growth.
It really is. And it leaves you with a thought, doesn't it? How could weaving together these diverse, tested wisdom traditions actually elevate not just your leadership, but your whole organization, seeing those deep principles, not just surface level practices?
So the question for you listening is, are you ready to maybe transform how you lead your tech teams by building on this kind of rock solid foundation?